This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Gateway Subaru.
My friend, if you're looking for a new animal to love and spoil, there are plenty of beautiful and loving animals up for adoption right here on Delmarva. Not only could you add a wonderful new member to your family, one filled with unconditional love, but you could be giving them a permanent place to call home.
Oh, we've all done it. And we get to meet a few of those special animals in today's Pet Connect. First up, this is KB at the Eastern Shore SPCA in Only, Virginia. She is a 3-year-old lab mix. Take a look at her. KB has already lived with older children and small dogs, so she gets along with them just fine, but young children tend to make her a little nervous. She loves long walks outside, and she could fetch a ball all day if you had the time to throw it. Her friends at the shelter say she is an active family type dog ready for some adventure. And here is Margot, more of a laid-back kitty cat. She is also at the Eastern Shore SPCA. Margot is about 3 years old, but she's a little shy, so she needs a loving person to bring her out of her shell. She's already litter box trained, up to date on vaccines, and spayed.
All right, let's move over to Wicomico County. Here is Gabby. Gabby's a 3-year-old lab chow chow mix. Very sweet girl, just wants your attention and love. Currently being treated for heartworm, so she can only go on short walks, but she's certainly available for adoption and ready to go home with you. Also in Wicomico County, Cookie. Cookie's a 5-year-old domestic long-hair cat. Cookie's friends in Wicomico say she is a lovely girl all ready to start life in her new forever home.
And take a look at this sweetheart. This is Sweet Pea. She is also at the Wicomico County Humane Society. She is a 1-year-old lab mix with the most darling face. Her friends at the shelter say they just can't stop from kissing her. She's a bit shy, and they don't recommend her to a family with young children because of that, but she is so ready to meet a loving family to call her own. Our next animal, also in Wicomico, is Taz. She is a 6-year-old domestic short-hair cat. Taz is a very sweet girl who sadly lost her home when her family developed allergies. She's affectionate and playful and cannot wait to go home.
All right, let's move over to Talbot County. This is Patton. Patton's a 2-year-old black Labrador retriever mix. He was found as a stray, brought into Talbot Humane just under a month ago. Patton is an energetic dog looking for a place to call home. And take a look at this princess. This is Barbie. Barbie is also at the Talbot County Humane Society, a beautiful 10-year-old calico domestic short-hair cat. Her owner could no longer keep her, so she was surrendered to the shelter earlier this year. Wouldn't she just be the perfect addition to your home?
And if you're looking for a beautiful 2-legged pet, meet Ramses. Ramsey is an Indian ring-neck parrot. He was surrendered earlier this month because his owner could no longer care for him. But the folks in Talbot County say that they will need a person who is experienced with medium to large breed birds. Take a look at that beautiful bird. If you're interested in any of the animals we shared with you today, just visit our website, WBOC.com. Click on our picture at the top of the page.
Okay, so let's say that you adopt a dog. You want to make sure they've got plenty of outdoor space to run and play. A lot of homeowners achieve that by installing a fence around their yard. So, where do you start?
Yeah, there are so many different types of fences. In today's Angie's List report, how to choose from the wide array of fencing options. Chain link, vinyl, wood, or wrought iron. What kind of fence is right for you?
You should really think about the purpose of the fence before you make your decision. Are you looking for something decorative, or are you looking for privacy? Because that's going to determine what type of fence you should install.
About any type of fence helps keep kids and pets corralled. Wood is most popular for privacy, but ornamental fencing adds the greatest value. If budget is driving your decision, chain link and wood are the economical choices, about $13 and $16 per square foot.
You need to think about the initial investment as well as the maintenance of the fence throughout its life. Wood fences are beautiful, but remember, they need to be stained periodically.
With a regular wood privacy fence, in a period of 8 to 10 years with proper stain and maintenance, you will have paid for your vinyl fence. And with a vinyl fence, you will have had no maintenance throughout those years. So the advantage is really there.
The experts with Angie's List say if you want maintenance free, you might consider aluminum or vinyl. Vinyl will run you about $30 per square foot, aluminum about $10 more. You may also want to consider steel for just a little more.
Both products have the same aesthetic visual. Your steel products are much more rigid. They're going to sustain more abuse by children, dogs, than, say, the aluminum. The aluminum doesn't corrode or rust, but most of the steel products on the market have extensive coating warranties provided by your manufacturers.
If you do choose the more economical chain link fence, do your research first. Chain link fences are not always approved by homeowner associations. Angie says you also need to consider how the fence will impact your ability to sell the home.
An investment in a fence can improve the property value of your home, but remember, you might limit some of the buyers. Some people might just decide they don't like a fence. They might find it too confining.
No matter which material you use, make sure to hire a pro. Proper installation is guaranteed, and your fencing will be higher quality.
Most of your fence contractors are going to be able to offer a thicker walled, better quality product than what you can purchase on the retail market. So using a actual fence company installer versus buying retail is definitely to an advantage.
And Angie says most contractors should offer a 1 to 2 year warranty to cover minor adjustments during the settling period. She recommends planning far enough ahead to have this done during the cold winter months when companies are less busy, which could save you as much as 30% on the cost of your fencing project.
That makes sense. Well, it's not cold now. It is definitely the season for getting outdoors. It is also the season for seafood. So coming up next, we are in the Delmarva Life Kitchen with a chef from Cafe as a Friend making a delicious seafood stew. Delmarva Life. We'll be right back.